This game is tea and is not suitable for kids.
こちら、ヤギさん。
Who is Yagi? Hey, boo boo, I'm Yagi-san.
ヤギです。はじめまして。
Oh, it's a girl. Sorry.
岡崎渚です。はじめまして。
This is the midwife who will be helping us out. Oh! She's one of Sanai-san's classmates from school, and she's working in the town over as an independent midwife. Oh, cool! I always imagined midwives to be old ladies, but as Sanai-san's classmate, she's obviously young. Sanai's not an idiot. Did you forget her dating Tsunohara? I didn't forget that. She wasn't doing that because she was an idiot. She was doing that because she's ridiculously nice and kind-hearted. Though Sanai-san does look like the younger of the two. Well, Sanai also has, like, super amazing genetics. Sanai-san's youth is so mysterious.
でしたら、初期検診はもうお済みなんですね。
They start talking as I sit there spaced out.
はい。先々週に済ませました。
でしたら、これからいくつかご説明させていただきます。助産婦はあくまでも補助の役目なんです。ですから医療行為はできません。定期的に検診は受けていただくことになります。機械を使っての検診はうちの助産院まで来ていただくことになりますが、それは大丈夫ですか？
はい。
それでここでの出産をご希望とのことですが。
Is it okay for the room to be this cramped?
お布団が敷けるだけのスペースがあればどこでも大丈夫ですよ。
Also, how much of a pain in the neck is it going to be to clean up afterwards? I don't know what that all entails, but I can't imagine it'll be pleasant or easy to clean up after a birth.
広さは関係ないんです。それよりはお母さんがリラックスできる環境が大事なんですね。
Well, that's true. That will be this place.
いろいろな不安や身体的影響が出ます。それらを和らげて楽しくお産をしていただくために私たちがいるんです。まだ3ヶ月ですからじっくり考えていただいて結構ですよ。
Oh, boom. Tons of time. The midwife says goodbye to us from the driver's seat of her car. We bow back to her. The car disappears down the thin road. It looks like she'll be driving here like that from let me try that again. It looks like she'll be driving here like that from now all the way from the next town over. This is tough for Nagisa, but it's tough for the midwife too. It's like we're all banding together to do everything we can for Nagisa's pregnancy. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds you of something? I'm spontaneously reminded of something. The club room when we were students suddenly becoming filled with people. It's just like back then. Sure. Today, Nagisa is getting tests done at the maternity hospital. I take the afternoon off of work and go with her.
渚さん、見えますか？
Nagisa's lying down on a doctor's table and something resembling the end of a stethoscope is on her stomach.
はい。
わかりますか？この動いてるのが心臓ですよ。
Ultrasound.
もう頭も大きくなって目や鼻もちゃんとできてるんですよ。お父さんもちゃんと見てあげてくださいね。
Yeah! Do we get a CG? I stare intently at the black and white screen. Just as she said, I can see a tiny breathing life on the grainy display.
胎盤も順調に完成しましたから、もう流産の心配もほとんどないです。
Damn! Yes!
赤ちゃんはこれからすくすくと大きくなるんです。
I mean, the baby gets bigger and bigger every day from the beginning of pregnancy as well.
1ヶ月で今の数倍まで大きくなるんです。来月くらいには胎動も始まりますよ。
The two of us walk down the evening streets. We're walking slower than normal, so as not to stress Nagisa's body. I guess our baby has been hard at work. I had no idea just by looking at you.
そうです。小さくてもちゃんと頑張ってるんです。
It didn't totally feel like it was real until now.
そうなんですか？
Well, you'd be able to feel it because of how your physical condition keeps changing. It's your stomach that the baby is inside of. I don't have any of that. It's as if my head knew, but my body couldn't catch up to the fact. I guess I could say it's similar to the frustration I felt at not being able to do a job well right after I first learned it.
大丈夫です。
Nagisa gently takes my hand. I squeeze hers back.
智也くんが頑張ってるのは私が一番知ってます。だから赤ちゃんもよく知ってるはずです。私と一心同体なんですから。
Yeah.
はい。 くん、ともやくん、見てください。
Excited Nagisa's best, Nagisa. What are you so happy about?
ほら、これです。
Nagisa hands me a large memo pad-shaped booklet. A maternity health journal? It's a fairly well-made book with a colorful illustration on its cover.
この前、検診の時に母子手帳を作ってきてくださいって言われたんです。それで役場に交付をお願いしてたんです。今日それが届いたんです。
Huh. Nagisa flips through its pages time and time again. They're blank pages, but the book's spine is already getting a workout.
これから毎日書いていきます。
Aw.
赤ちゃんの記録です。大きくなったらいろんなことがあったよって教えてあげたいです。
Yeah. A month later, the baby starts to kick.
お、
Hmm? What happened?
今動きました。赤ちゃん動きました。胎動です。母親教室で教わったんですけど、その通りでした。
I'm really liking seeing Nagisa this happy and excited.
勢いよく動いて、お母さんのお腹を蹴ったり。
That sounds like it would be exciting at first and become a huge pain in the butt after a while. Rolling around? Really?
元気に育ってる証拠です。赤ちゃんはお母さんにそうやって知らせてるんです。ここにいますよって。
Nagisa strokes her stomach. It's started to become noticeably larger recently. Can I touch it too?
はい、どうぞ。
Nagisa's stomach is warm. And inside of it is a life that's grown so big it can turn itself around. The two of us are getting to experience the process of a life taking form. Aw, this is so
名
cute.
前を考えませんか？
Ooh, that's true. Nagisa makes the suggestion that night. Oh, yeah, I guess so. We've become so busy I forgot all about doing it. You know, I think that the name Artie is going to be very popular in the future.
まだ早いでしょうか？
Or Arthur, Artie for short. No, it's fine. There's no harm in naming it early anyway. We'll just have to think of both boys' names and girls' names.
ともやくんの名前から一文字取りましょうか？
No, you don't need to do something like that. The baby will have my family's name after all, Okazaki. Artie, colorful Okazaki. No, not colorful Artie, just regular Artie. It'll probably be a Japanese name since it's a Japanese game. Knowing that will make me really feel like I can protect it, just like with you. If it's a girl and she gets married, that name will change. Then it'll be her husband's role to protect.
そうですか。
Very smart. Tomoya's getting pretty mature pretty fast. I like this.
なら私の名前でも守ってあげたいです。
Nagisa the second. Yeah, let's do that.
でも私一文字ですから姉妹みたいになってしまいます。
You might be right. No matter how hard we think, we just can't come up with a baby name that uses the same character as Nagisa's name.
渚は浜辺のことです。
Does it? I did not know that. Yeah, it does.
潮の満ち引きする場所です。
Yeah.
だから潮というのはどうでしょうか？
Is that where the music title Roaring Tides comes from?
これだと男の子でも女の子にでも合います。
Oh, is that a gender neutral name? Did not know that. Ushio?
はい、潮です。
I didn't know if Japan had gender neutral names.
きっと人生はいろんなことがあります。潮は渚から時には引いて離れることもありますが、でも時が経てばまた満ちてそばに帰ってきます。ずっとそれを繰り返して私は潮を見守っていけ
Oh,
ます。
dang, you're getting really deep with this, Nagisa.
どうでしょうか？
It's hard to argue with that. Her reasoning is more complex than mine. All I was thinking of was keeping my child close through our shared name. Yet Nagisa had experienced more than her fair share of ups and downs the long journey of life has in store for us, and that's why she's able to give her child such a name. Nagisa's actually a gender-neutral name too, really. And its meaning illustrates perfectly how a family should be. But when you think about it, the tide seems like something much bigger than a shore.
そうですね。海ですから。
I wonder if our child will be able to live up to that name. Someone with so much kindness that they're able to embrace everything and make it grow.
はい。なってほしいです。
Nagisa seems to be tired, as she closes her eyes after saying those words. Want to go to sleep?
はい
Then I'm gonna turn off the lights.
はいお願いします
Ushio Okazuki. That will be the name of the child soon to be brought into this world. Oh, is Ushio... Don't actually answer this. Ushio might be the one character I haven't met yet. Because Marty's like, oh, there's still a whole character you haven't even met in After Story. That would make sense if the character didn't even exist until After Story. Starting the next day, Nagisa begins to call the baby she's carrying in her stomach by its name.
しおちゃん
She's removed the U from the name.
呼んでみるとすごく可愛いですしおちゃん
Aw.
というわけで名前は牛尾に決めましたしおちゃんです
Watch predicting. Akio's going to freak out over the name.
おお、そうか。
Maybe not.
しおちゃん、パパだぞ。
No, you're not her father.
嘘ついたらダメです
The new character I hadn't met yet was MC Akio from the last episode. Yeah, he's definitely a different character than Akio. He has sunglasses. It's like how Super Grover and Grover are different characters too, right?
この子信じてしまいます
冗談も通じねえのか、てめえの子はよ。
Dude, children believe little children believe everything that they're told.
お前はじいさんだろって突っ込んでみせろよ。渚使ってでもいいからよ。
Nagisa's stomach isn't a cockpit, old man.
しかし、おじいちゃんなんて呼ばれるのか俺は。んなのやだね。
He's as self-centered as ever.
というわけで、俺様はアッキーだ。アッキーと呼ばせよう。
Akie.
最初に覚えさせろよ、このクソ親父。
I don't like your attitude. Why would I do that?
私がそのぐらいになった時もたくさん話しかけていましたよ
Aw.
あー、だからてめえあの時独り言がやたら多かったのか。
You're just now figuring this out?
このぐらいになると耳もちゃんとできていて外の音が聞き取れるんです
Is that how that actually works? They still have to hear through your skin. I don't think that that's how that works.
音楽を聴かせてあげるのもいいですよ
I mean, it's possible, and I guess there's probably no harm in doing it. It's just, I find that hard to believe that they can hear through the skin on your stomach, and through all of, like, the placenta as well. Oh, that's prenatal education, right? But I only know of one song that she likes.
では毎日
Oh
歌って聞かせます
no! Oh no, she's gonna be singing the Dango theme song all the time to the baby, isn't she?
団子団子って
Yep.
それはとってもいいことですね
Well, it's probably a lot better than the music you'd hear on the radio these days. It's better than playing Pumpkin Hill for to the womb.
はいというわけでみんなで歌いましょう
Do I have to? Seriously?
よし、俺がリードボーカルしてやるぜ。
Oh no.
小僧、てめえはドラムな。つくちつくち言ってろ。
Oh, I can do that.
かっけいい。
Are you sure you don't want to be an actual rapper? I'm the father. You should give me the most boring job.
わがままなやつだな。じゃああれだ。
I can't beatbox.
次の小説の歌詞を教える役。
I can't beatbox with this headset on without knocking the microphone anyways. That doesn't count as singing.
団子団子
Are those the only lyrics? I don't know when she started, but Nagisa's already started to sing.
団子団子
Sanae-san joins in. Before we know it, the old man and I are singing too. That literally sounds like it would be the Barney theme song or something. No, actually the Barney theme song has more... But the Barney theme song actually is more complex than just saying one word over and over again. And summer comes to an end like that, with all of us working together to create a single fragment of happiness. Aww. It's a hot, late summer day. As soon as I open the door, something leaps into my vision. The floor right in front of me. Her bent legs are pointing in my direction. I don't even take my shoes off as I run inside toward her to hold her up. Nagisa! All I can hear from her are quiet, strained breaths. She doesn't reply to me. Uh-oh. I touch her forehead. Her temperature is shockingly high. No! My head goes blank. I don't know what to do. Nagisa's collapsed with a fever. What am I supposed to do now? Nagisa! For a while, all I'm able to do is hold her and call out her name again and again. I should get her on a futon for now. I haphazardly toss a futon on the floor and lay her body down on top of it before finally remembering about Sanai-san. I grab the phone and begin to dial her number as I watch Nagisa's sweating face. The old man. It's me! Please, can you put Sanai-san on? Sanai-san comes to the phone immediately. This is Tomoya. I found Nagisa collapsed on the floor and she has a fever. It's a really high one. I don't know what to do and... Yes? Moms know everything, man. I understand. Yes, please get Yogi Bear over here too. Thank you, please do. I hang up. At least I know what to do now. Rain a wet towel and put it on Nagisa's forehead. Just hold on, Nagisa. I stand up. Is it bad? After doing all there is for me to do, I ask Sanai-san. Just like it did the last 3 times, right? What about the baby?
問題ありませんよ。赤ちゃんも元気ですし。もし心配なら一度診察を受けてみてください。
Okay. Just as I breathe a sigh of relief knowing that the baby is fine, I'm overwhelmed by a wave of regret. It's all my fault. I should have made her stop doing work earlier. Oh, is she still working while pregnant? Holy crap, what a boss. But she was really working herself hard. No, that just means I had an even bigger responsibility to get her to stop. I'm the only one who really knows about her. Yes.
それでは私はこれで失礼します。
Thank you very much. Once Nagisa wakes up, she's disoriented for a few moments. She looks around at her surroundings. She seems to understand what's happened once she sees Sanai-san standing in the kitchen. It's not your fault. She says the words to me and Sanai-san. You don't need to worry about that. No, oh no you don't, Big Bird. You're gonna stay right there. Of course you're not gonna make dinner. Didn't I tell you not to apologize, you idiot? I feel like she's going to keep sobbing like this unless I give her a stern reply. Sanai-san is making some rice porridge right now, okay? So just sit tight and wait. I'm really sorry about this. I apologize to Sanai-san for constantly having to bother her. Take your own advice, dude! I guess I'm doing the exact same thing as her. I really am no match for Sanai-san. You're no match for a mom with experience. I'm sorry for keeping you for so long. Akio's like, how am I? Actually, no, Akio's a good cook. He can make bread for himself. Please give him my thanks to the old man, too. I remember 2 summers ago. I was by Nagisa's side, always holding her hand those days, too. But right now, I can only do that at night. During the day, I still have to go to work as usual. I have to ask Sanai-san to take my place while I'm away. When I get home, Sanai-san prepares dinner and then returns to her own house. Day after day goes by like this. Nagisa's fever refuses to go down. The phone rings as I'm folding laundry. I pick it up to hear the old man's voice. Aren't you being a little rude? I can't just call off work with 0 notice. You it! You have to understand, that's not how my job is. I don't know, and even if they do let me take a day off, I might get called in at the last second. Please don't! What's the big deal? Do you want to do one? What do you want to do once I have a day off anyway?
てめえを連れて行きたい場所があるんだよ。
If you take me back to the restaurant to take more dirty photos of the waitresses, I'm gonna lose it. Where's that? I'm going to be mad if it's some seedy place, you know.
安心しろ。そんなに楽しい話にはならないはずだ。
I don't like the sound of this. Fine, I'll try.
ああ、休みが取れたら連絡してこい。
Okay. I hang up.
お父さんですか？
Yeah.
また無茶なこと言ってきましたか？
No. The old man seemed uncharacteristically serious. Fortunately, I'm able to take the day after next off. I'm sorry, Sanai-san.
いえ、楽しんできてください。
I don't think it's gonna be fun. Oh, I'm not going to play with the old man. It seems like he wanted me for something serious.
そうですか。せっかくの休みなのにごめんなさい。
Is it gonna be more adult fun with lightsabers? I somehow doubt that. I feel like I should be the one apologizing. I wish I could take over for you on my off days at the very least.
休むも何も何一つ大変なんて私は思ってませんよ。
What a trooper. Well, I'm glad to hear that then. I'll be off then. Bye, Nagisa.
はい、いってらっしゃいです。
She turns her head in my direction to see me off.
おう。
Hey, dude. Is the store alright?
ああ、無人販売にしておいた。
Huh?
店番はいねえけど、ちゃんと金置いてけって書き置きしてある。
I think most people will follow that.
それで大丈夫なんだよ。
He glares at me as if to say, stop worrying. So, what kind of unfun place are we headed to? Chuck E. Cheese.
ついてくればわかる。
He's as selfish and unhelpful as ever. We go to the outskirts of town and up a winding mountain path before reaching our destination. We're surrounded by nature. It's like we're in a secret base.
ここはな、俺の遊び場だったんだ。
Okay. What the heck?
ずっとここでガキどもと野球したり、こうしてぼーっと
We're
したり
still getting new backgrounds. What the heck? I thought that he seemed to always be disappearing from work, so this is where he was going. I can't believe this guy.
どんどん自然が削られていってよ。今じゃこうしてでっけえ建物を追っ立てようとしてる。もう野球なんてできやしねえし、眺めもよくねえよ。
Okay, I'm sorry about that, but why did you want me to take a day off for it?
この街はさ、それはどうも止めようがねえみたいだ。
Yeah, seems that way. It wasn't just me. The old man feels the same way. It might be more than just the two of us, too. Maybe lots of people are thinking the same thing.
別に俺は自然を守ろうなんてことは思いますしね。街は人のために変わり続けていくべきだとも思う。だけどな、この場所だけは変わってほしくなかったんだよ。
It must be a special place for him.
これは2年前の話の続きだ。
I hear a clicking sound as a flame appears from his lighter.
渚が命を落としかけた時の話だよ。
He begins to tell his story. Oh, we're getting Akio's backstory. When I get back... Oh, no, we're not. We're just gonna skip it. When I get back home, I eat the dinner that's been made for me and see Sanai-san off before being alone again with Nagisa.
今日はどうでしたか？
We didn't really do anything.
そうですか。
Nagisa doesn't keep asking about her father. The tone of my voice probably told her not to. Without anything else to talk about, the two of us just sit there in silence. The only sound in the room is the low hum of the fan. It's a quiet night.
ともやくん、
Nagisa lets out a hushed word. It takes me a second to notice. Hmm? Yeah? What is it?
手、
She sticks her white hand out from under the futon. Oh, yeah. I move closer to her and grip it.
すみません。
No. I put my other hand on it as well, holding her hand between both of mine. Is it too hot?
大丈夫です。ずっとそうしていてほしいです。
Okay. Then I will.
あれは本当に悲しい出来事だったんだ。
So now we're getting the flashback. I don't know why they didn't have this first. The old man starts his story after letting out a stream of smoke.
10年以上も昔の話だ。俺は当時劇団の団員で、 バイトと稽古漬けの日々だった。早苗は教師をしていた。近くの私立の中学校で教鞭をとっていた。
I don't like it. I actually really like this music, but holy cow, is it a sad song.
お互いそれが目指していた職業だったからな。俺たちは夢中だったんだ。だから渚はいつも一人だった。俺たちは日中は出ていたから、渚は夜以外はいつも一人でいた。それでいつだって俺たちの帰りを家の門の前に立って待ってたんだ。
That's so sad.
早苗が先に帰ってくることがほとんどだった。仕事柄そんなに遅くなることはなかったからな。そうしたら渚が門の前で待ってる。早苗はその小さな渚の手を引いて家の中に連れて入る。ごめんなさいって言ってな。渚のやつはって首を振るんだが、いつだって涙を目の端に溜めていたらしい。そんな毎日だったんだ。けどある日渚が風邪をひいて熱を出しやがった。寒い日だった。雪が降り積もっていた。誰も外に出たがらないような日だった。その時俺は年末に大きな公演を控えていた。早苗は教え子供が受験を目前としていた。お互い譲れない時期だったんだ。だから俺たちは渚を寝かせたままで家を出たんだ。
Oh.
しかしやっぱり渚はその日も待ってたんだ。後から考えるとそれは予想できることだった。でもその時の俺たちはまさかと思ったんだ。俺たちは気づくべきだったんだよ。それはあいつの精一杯の訴えだったんだ。いつだっておとなしくて言葉少ない渚のずっとそばにいてほしいっていう訴えだったんだ。だからその日も同じことをしていただけなんだ。あいつは自分が熱を出してることなんてどうでもよかったんだ。俺が家に帰り着いた時、渚は家の前で倒れていた。雪の中に埋もれるようにして。残酷な話だ。俺たちは自分たちの過ちを知るために一番大切なものを傷つけてしまったんだからな。すぐに家の中に運び込んで医者を呼んだ。駆けつけた医者はあらゆる処置を施した。それでも熱は下がらなくて、明け方にはもうあんな悲しいことなんて知らなかった。俺も早苗も絶望した。真っ暗な谷の底に突き落とされたんだ。もう這い上がれないと思った。俺は渚の体を抱えて外に出た。俺にはもう祈るしかできなかったんだ。こんな最後は嫌だ。この子を助けてくれって闇雲にかけて俺はここにたどり着いていた。そしてここの緑が渚を包み込んだ気がした。全部夢なのかと思った。でも残されたものは形としてあった。朝の光の中で渚が目を開いて俺のことを見ていたんだ。涙が溢れ出たよ。すべてのものに感謝した。そして誓った。ずっとこいつのそばにいようって。それ以来ずっとこの場所を見てきた。この場所があいつの分身のように思えてならなかったんだ。なあ小僧、お前が今の話をどこまで信じるかは自由だけどよ。でもな、これからはお前にも苦しいことや悲しいことが待ってるかもしれない。いいか小僧。
The old man looks at me.
いや、友也。
Oh, Oh, he's serious. He called us by our first name. There's strength in his eyes.
俺たちは家族だ。助け合っていくぞ。
Yeah. All I can do is nod at him. That was another one of the most emotional moments in the game for me. I recall the old man's words as I hold on to Nagisa's hand. None of it made a lick of sense to me. The old man's story seemed incomprehensible. But one vague point did make its way across. And it was the same as the pain that I had always felt inside of my chest. This town keeps changing. And that big wave of change engulfs us, driving us apart. An unstoppable force will steal Nagisa away from me. Someday. Someday, even these hands of ours will have to let go of each other. I don't want to think about that day. That all-too-painful day. Nagisa, you'll always be by my side, right? Together with our child, who you'll be bringing into this world. Not always, not necessarily.